like youths going through the back way, and we're here to support the youths. We're here to give them something that will make them stay. Gambia is really nice. I come home and I'm not going back anymore. I'm staying here to work. So Gambia is a nice country, and then I said, okay, if Gamjobs is doing this, and that's our motive, let me write a proposal and send it to them. And I did that. I wrote a proposal, sent it to Gamjobs, and the proposal was approved. And last year, December the 1st, we opened a salon, we opened a school in Farafenni, doing hairdressing, beauty, and massage therapy with 50 students. And up to now, the 50 students are going. We have them on attachment right now. They're on attachment for 3 months. We have 20 in Farafenni. We have 10 down here and 2 in the salon here. I'm lodging them, they're living with me. Because they're my kids anyway. So I have 2 at home that I have in the attachment in the center here, and I have 1 at Keraba Hotel, 3 at my ex-students, because we're so racist. We don't give our students, we keep them. Yes, so what we do is the students who open their own salons, we try to encourage them. So if we have attachments, we give it to them first. So if they have first, whatever's left, we give it outside. But we always try to support. It's again your family. 70% women and 30% men. Because the women, they think that we're not strong, but we're the strongest. So I just said 70% women and 30% boys. So last year we graduated 2 male. Year before last we graduated 3. The first batch we graduated 1. And next year, inshallah, we had 7 in the class right now. And they will be graduating next year, inshallah, by God's will. We have Ibrahim from Farafenni. He's teaching massage, he's teaching nail fixing, facial, body scrub, waxing, and he's a boy. Just 19 years old, and he's working in Farafenni. He's a product of Gambia from last year. He's here on holidays. So that's what they do every time. I have a family and a very wonderful husband that I go home to every day. They're so helpful, and my kids are so lovely. I have 3 kids, Sophie, Anna, and Babuka, and I have an adopted daughter as well, Sohna, whom I love so dearly. She's my sister's daughter. Every morning I take them to school, come to work. From work, when they finish school, I leave here 3:45 and pick them, and then go home back with them. I always cook for myself. No one cooks for me. The maids doesn't cook. I cook every day. Every Saturday I have to cook for the whole week. I go to the market every Saturday. At 7 o'clock I'm there, and I cook them for the whole week. I love cooking because I love my family. They made me change a career. That's what I tell you, that I love my family dearly. That I wanted to be with them, make them happy. My kids always tell me what to cook. They say, "Mommy, are you cooking this today?" I want that, and I do that to make them happy so that they can go the right way that I want. If they're always happy with me, I can tell them whatever I want them to do, because that's what my mom used to do for us. My next step is to support the disabled people. That's what I'm working on. I wrote a proposal to the American Embassy, and I told them I wanted to support the disabled people, and I've had a partnership with them through the president, Ibrahim Adibasi. He's a board member of my school as well. I have 2 disabled in Farafenni and 2 here that I sponsored myself for them to do the course, just to show them that they're part of us. What I wanted to do is to start here, tailoring, IT and catering, inshallah, in September by God's willing. I wanted to start that with the students in Farafenni so that they can have all the skills. But next year, inshallah, come to Farafenni, we'll have very good massage parlors, very good beauticians, going around doing people's hair, doing fit, massage, pedicure, manicure, facial, which have never happened there. So these are the challenges I want. I've been to America to sign an MOU. This school, I met them through a lady called Ladoza Wright. She lives in Cleveland in Ohio. I was mandated to write a letter to support a law, HB 243 of the cosmetology law in Cincinnati, Ohio, for them to have license, for breeders to be licensed. And when I wrote that law, I was just thinking I was just writing a letter to support what they were doing, not knowing that they wanted me to write a letter to support a law. And when I did it, that law was passed in Ohio. The law is now with the senator whom I met when I went. So after that, when they were doing that, when they were passing my letter through, one of them saw it and said, "I wanted to know this lady," and then she said, "Okay, I can introduce you to her." Then I got that link with the owner of the university, which is Moore University of Hair Design in Cincinnati, Ohio. So they wrote to me, they said they're doing they've planned a course, online digital cosmetology course, first time in the world, not in the Gambia or America, and we'll be the first to do it. Right. So he said, okay, I thought that I'm an African American. That's what the owner of the school said. And if I'm doing this, I wanted to take it to Africa. Taking it to Africa, I see a dynamic lady that does something that makes a law in America. I think that I wanted to work with her. This is what she said to me. I said, okay, that's great. I would love to do the same. Then he wrote to the American embassy and tell them. So the embassy, I went there and they give me the visa and they encouraged me to go. They supported me to go too. They said, if you go, when coming back, we wanted to see you, to see the MOU, make sure you sign the MOU because this is so important and it will be very good. It will take the cosmetology of skills training to another level. And I went and it was a success story. I had press interviews with different newspapers and it was published and I have some copies of that. I've got TV interviews, I've got the CDs. I've got 4 radio interviews in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I went to Columbus and I was a guest speaker at the State Board of Cosmetology of Ohio. So I presented a speech there. I've got proofs of that to give you. From that I meet different schools, they give me so many stuff for the school here. They give us videos of classes, and then I went back to Cincinnati to come back home and I had a final TV interview. When I come back, the American embassy invited me. I went there with 2 of my board members. We talked to them and they were really pleased. They said they will support the course and they're always in touch with the university to make sure this doesn't fail, it works the perfect way, which I'm so glad that they can do. I asked them for support and they said they will do that definitely, but it's around at the end of the year, but they will try and do that. And so that we wrote to the VP, we wrote to the Vice President to show her the MOU, and we wrote to the Minister of Youth and Sports, and the course will start in September, inshallah, when we open here in the Gambia, in Genjoro here, Rosary and Farafene. We're going to start the online digital cosmetology course. Everything is set just for students to get their passwords and go online. And there we go. After doing the course, they have the first access exams in the Gambia. The second final exams, if they can afford it, we'll support them to go to Ohio to do the exams at the State Board of Cosmetology, which was approved by the State Board in America.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we have for you in this special edition of the Breakfast Show. Happy Korite to all of you out there from me, Tijan Jane. Until I come your way next week, have a nice celebrations.
Yo, baby. How much money have you? Good evening, Nick. I'm going to watch you again. Jam. Good evening. Why? Do I get Kanama? Ginny, one of the. Wow. So, I'm like, oh, Helen. I'm going to stay in Ginny.
If you have any questions that you want answered during the holy month of Ramadan, all you have to do is to send us a text on the following numbers: AfriCell on 2020 200, QCell 3030 300, Chromium 6060 600, or on the Gamcell line on 999